I'm here at Oskar Schindler's old Enamel factory in Kraków, Poland. Oskar Schindler being famous for having prepared a list of Jews that he ended up saving during the Holocaust. The film Schindler's List is based on his story. This is the actual factory, which is now a museum of World War II, and particularly the German invasion of Poland and the beginning of the war. So this section kind of highlights some of the key elements of how the Hitler dictatorship, the Nazi dictatorship, was established in Poland and later throughout Europe. So here you see some images of Adolf Hitler. Obviously they have him looking very heroic, very much not only as a statesman but as a party leader with the Nazi emblems, and as a military leader, he's wearing a military uniform. So the cult of personality was very important in Nazi Germany, like it is in many other dictatorships throughout the world. Here is a sign basically forbidding Jews from boarding a trolley. So it's a replica trolley, and the sign basically warns Jews not to board. There's other elements here in the museum that show you how this dictatorship took on different forms and how it basically started developing. So just behind me there's a set of letters basically determining what was forbidden as course material at the university. So these are translated. So here's a segment of one of the letters that reads, "The Poles are to be allowed to educate only to the extent that will make them realize that they have no prospects whatsoever as a nation. The universities are practically all closed down now. The seminaries," so the religious education institutes, "will unconditionally be closed down as well, since they are nothing but the minds of hatred towards the Germans." This was in a letter by Governor General Hans Frank in Lodz, October 31st, 1939. So you could see the cult of personality, the prohibition of Jews from accessing public services, the prohibition of any dissenting views on nationality or other elements from universities, from educational institutions. So those are some of the elements that the Nazi dictatorship and other dictatorships around the world have and continue to implement. Another one that's important is the elimination of historical monuments. So here are remnants of a monument that was torn down by the Nazis. So again, trying to erase the past, not only erase it, but rewrite the past. So it's very important. You see here some images of the destruction of that monument, the rally that mobilized people to destroy that monument. So again, some of the elements that basically define the rise of a dictatorship, totalitarian in this case, the case of Nazi Germany, and eventually it grows from there to what we know of the mass arrests, the murders, and other crimes against humanity.